Hello and welcome to a new special mini-sode of Ye Olde Crime, the show where Maddie and I discuss the funny, strange, and obscure crimes of yesteryear every Wednesday. This special bi-weekly segment is called Can You Crack the Crampword, which is slang for a difficult or obscure term, which I thought was very fitting for this segment. And with me today are Michelle and Tom from the Apocalypse in Review podcast. Say hello.
What's up?
Hi, everybody.
So before we begin, I thought I'd give them the opportunity to tell us a little bit more about themselves and their podcast before we start the game.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Tom.
And we are the hosts for Apocalypse in Review. It's a comedy podcast that basically just watches and reviews apocalypse movies.
Yeah, movies about the end of the world, sort of, kind of.
And it's pretty fitting nowadays. I mean, we started last year and it was before the pandemic, but it's like, wow, like we really caught it in time.
You were ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we started thinking about it well before like Thanksgiving of like 2019 is when we had the idea for the podcast. And it's like, as soon as we started, like the world slowly started to end. So I don't know if that's like on us. So
it's like every movie we're like, oh, this is so fitting. Like, every movie. So we have a lot of fun. We have guests on. I mean, we had you on.
Yeah.
Great episode, super fun, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was really fun talking to you guys and stuff. That was a fun episode.
Girl, same.
Okay, so are you guys ready for some wacky slang terms?
Sure.
As I'll ever be.
I make my own slang, so we'll see. We'll see how much. Maybe I'll take some of this and run with it.
There you go.
Just gonna fold it into your normal conversation, like.
Well, I'm sure I
can. Watch me work.
Stand back, son. I got this. All right, so Michelle, your first word is fontkin.
Say what now?
Fontkin.
Fontkin.
Fontkin?
Yes.
Thinking?
Thinking.
It's actually a slang term for a small child.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That kind of, yeah, okay. All right.
I was like, kin should be relative.
Yeah, that
And then I was like, fawn sounds like a deer. So I'm like, But then I was like, no, maybe it's going to be something that rhymes with a word now.
Yeah. So you had logic and then you abandoned all of that.
Yeah, because it never works for me.
Oh, okay.
Every time I try to go logic, I think we play games on our podcast show, right? So it's like Tom will always mess with me. And he makes all these games, every week he makes a brand new game.
Yeah.
And he always messes with me, so nothing's logical.
See, here's the thing. You tell me I mess with you, but I literally just write a game.
I swear to God, you're doing it to, like, mess me up.
All right.
But moving on.
All right. I think you're trying to get in my head because my word's coming up, I think.
I'm straight.
All right. So, Tom, on that note,
yes,
your first word is fiddler's pay.
Fiddler's pay.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like that's like promising somebody money, but then not giving it to them.
That you're actually extremely close. It's being thanked and bought a drink, but not being paid for the work you did.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yep.
I gotcha. Yeah. That's that's like a comics payment or something like that, I think. Don't they get like 2 drinks?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or if like you're helping your friends move. And they're like, hey,
yes.
I'll give you some pizza and a beer if you help me
and
pull this heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, pizza and beer. Just grab the other end of that king size mattress for me. Like,
And then it's like a Red Baron pizza.
Yeah.
It's not even like real pizza.
Yeah, no, don't worry. DiGiorno.
Tom, don't be talking that shit. You did that too when we moved. You called your friends.
Hey, look.
You don't get to make fun of that when
Look,
you
that's
do
in
it.
the past. Why are you bringing up old shit?
That's not relevant right now.
No.
It's been 5 years, damn it.
Yeah. Why are you bringing up old shit? Constantly living in the past.
So I picked out 2 words for each of you. So I should have one more for you, Michelle.
Okay.
So your second term is a cat lap.
Oh.
Cat lap.
Yes.
Ooh. It's either a thigh or a vagina.
I was going to say, like, I would have guessed it's like somebody that's like kind of plump, like somebody that has
Cat
like
lap?
a wide lap, like a big ass person. I feel like something that a cat can really sprawl on.
Really get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
It's actually, and I have no idea why this is the slang for it. It's actually a London society term for tea and coffee.
Well, that's just dumb.
Right?
I say no.
There's no reason for that.
I call bullshit.
I get it.
No, explain.
They're lapping it. Like cats drink tea by lapping.
Oh.
I mean, like they drink by lapping with their tongue.
Oh.
So because they're sipping the tea. Oh shit! My earpiece fell out. Sorry.
Because you're sipping the tea.
Yeah.
Please continue.
A sip of tea. So yeah, like when you're sipping tea, you're taking tiny
lapping it
sips.
up. Yeah, like a cat.
Like a cat. Like a lazy ass cat.
Okay.
I get it.
I follow your logic, I suppose.
I'm hearing what you're laying down. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It only
makes more
makes sense once you do it this way, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
We gotta reverse engineer it.
Yeah, you have
Yes.
to reverse engineer it for it to make sense.
Yep.
Huh.
And I saved one of the best ones for you, Tom.
Okay, I feel honored.
So your second slang term is Haymarket Hector.
Haymarket Hector. Well,
Yes.
right off the break, it sounds mildly racist. Like, I don't want to guess what I think they meant by it.
Haymarket Hector.
Haymarket Hector. Huh.
I feel like it's a slur.
Yeah,
Like a curse. Like you're like, oh, you're a Haymarket Hector.
yeah, it sounds like something you
Like
would
you're a
call
cheap-ass
somebody.
bitch or something.
and then,
Sorry,
like-
am I allowed to curse on here?
I have
Yeah,
a
you can curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's something you yell at somebody and then throw like mud at them. But or like rotten fruit. I feel like rotten fruit is probably a thing that they had on hand. All right. I'm gonna say like a shiesty dude.
You wouldn't be that far off the mark because it's actually slang for a pimp.
Oh. Yeah, the old Haymarket Hector, eh? I still don't get it.
I don't
don't
either.
get- Is it because you do stuff? You do the dookie on a hay?
Oh, like a bed of hay.
Yeah, like a bed of hay.
Yeah, okay.
And so
okay.
he's like pimping out the hay. It's like a pile of hay. It's like you go.
Okay, so
as that
Haymarket,
person over
bed
there.
market, basically. Okay, so he's in the
Yep.
market of things that
Hay,
go down in
bed,
beds.
Hay, which is
Hay
bed.
and bed. Got it.
So he's
got
a
it.
bed market.
And then they threw Hector out there just to be racist.
No, it's
Yes.
because it's an H. It's a HH.
HH?
They need that
And
alliteration.
Yeah, and Hector sounds more aggressive than Henry.
Yeah.
Haymarket
Henry's like a noble-ish name, so
Haymarket
Yeah.
Henry. Whatever. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
it's funny because I don't ever know the right answer, but I could I could reverse engineer it like the shit out of it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you
very
really
useful
did.
after the fact.
Yeah, I'm only useful after the fact.
That's a really good way of describing it.
Michelle is.
Tom's gonna get a beating later.
Yeah,
that's
Michelle
all.
is staring poison at me right now. Okay.
Oh god.
So what
It's
you're
worth
saying
it.
is if you were to go to like what is it, one of those trivia nights, you would have it all on the car ride home. You would know all
Right.
the answers.
Or like if somebody's like, why does anybody do that? Like I have the explanation, but I have no answers.
I just picture you like standing up and pushing your glasses up, like, well, actually,
yeah.
This is why Michelle should be the next host of Jeopardy, actually. Like, you can just be smug with the answers in hand.
Oh, yeah. Like, I would never be able to actually answer it, but when I do give the answer, I could be so judgy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's get Ken Jennings out of here or whatever.
You think you got it, Ken?
You got nothing. What were you, just the champion for, like, the longest?
Yeah, no kidding. He, like, lived there.
Yeah, I think so.
He's like, give me my own trailer. I'm here, guys.
I don't even know who Ken Jennings is.
So he was the Jeopardy champion for a long, long time, and now he's filling in since Alex Trebek is no longer there.
Okay. I've never watched Jeopardy once.
Never once, really? Okay.
I used to watch it every once in a while as a kid when, like, it was on.
Sure.
I watched Living Color as a kid.
Yeah, I watched that too.
I watched that too. That was a good show.
I only watched Living Color and The Nanny. Like, I was very specific about my tastes. And Korean dramas.
Sure.
Because that's what every American kid does.
Yeah. A regular New Yorker.
Right.
There are a bunch of people that are like, same, girl. Same.
Welcome.
Hey everyone, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Tom. And we are Apocalypse in Review.
We're a comedic podcast that rates and reviews movies in the apocalypse genre.
We run a synopsis, play some games, and also have commentary from us watching the movie.
Dun dun dun.
He did.
If you enjoy movies and lighthearted podcasts, come check us out on your favorite podcast platform.
Thanks for listening.
Awesome. Well, I'd like to thank Michelle and Tom for joining me today on Can You Crack the Crampword? And before we go, do you guys want to tell our listeners where they can find you on social media?
Sure. On Instagram, we're on ApocPod, so APOC POD.
That's the one.
And Twitter's the same?
Same for Twitter. Okay. Yeah.
Facebook's the different one, but we don't go on there.
Yeah, so nobody goes there. Don't follow us there. It's fine.
Facebook is its own kind of dumpster fire nowadays, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a pit of despair and nobody needs to be there. So.
Dude, but that's like everything. I put my first TikTok video, like, because I got that, that really hard bag to get, like, the Telfar.
Yeah.
And then, like, I got like 100 likes from random ass people, and then 2 people commented, and they both were like, "That bag's fake." I'm like,
just sad.
What is wrong with you?
Sad individuals that are.
I was like, this is why we deserve to die. Like, we deserve to be engulfed in the flames of a dumpster fire right now. Like, this is why we deserve it.
Yeah, society's really set the fire and then sat back and gone, "Oh, what? Why are we here? Like, why is this fire here?"
Yeah, it's like that gender reveal party that started the giant forest fires in California.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
like what?
That was fun.
Like what? We're just having a party. We didn't do that.
Yeah. What's the problem? It's a boy. God.
Why aren't you more excited for us?
Yeah.
And then it gets slapped with a fine you could pay over the course of like 70 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? You just burned down an entire ecosystem.
Yeah, you burned a state. How did you burn a state and then just walk away and go, "Well, it's a boy."
Whoops.
My bad.
My bad. I bet he's going to be ugly. A pox on your child.
Yeah.
I say good day.
Well, if you were revealed in flames, I feel like you might just, you might just have like a curse on you.
Like a good omen.
Yeah. Is it a good omen?
No, just like good as in it's like a solid omen.
Born of flame.
Sure.
Yeah, I get it.
Announced in a heap of fire.
It's got a lot of anti-Christy vibes going on, but
Yeah, I didn't want to full-blown go Antichrist for the kids'
but I mean,
sake.
we are an apocalypse movie review podcast, and like it automatically goes there.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
I've basically been only watching apocalypse movies for like ever now. I don't even like since we started. I've never like other than a handful of times watching stuff with the kids. It's literally apocalypse movies, and I used to never watch these things. So now my brain is all like warped and messed up. Everything is like hell. I'm just always 3 steps away from making something like hellish, demonic, apocalyptic, whatever.
Yeah, it's Michelle's new like 7 or 6 degrees of bacon.
Yeah,
or
there you
whatever.
go.
Like,
So, like, if you were to watch a normal movie, would you just be constantly like, so when is it going to end? Like, so how does this person die?
Bro, that is exactly what happened yesterday when Tom made. So we're watching. Can't ever remember movie names because we just go through them.
We started watching Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah, I kept calling it Lovecraft because for my brain,
got it.
Lovecraft and Strangelove are the same thing.
Yeah.
So I kept calling it, are we going to watch Dr. Lovecraft? But then even the whole time I was like, are the aliens coming? And he's like, no, it's a nuclear movie.
Yeah.
Okay, well, are they going to die now? Like, are the aliens coming? He's like, there are no aliens in the movie. I was like, I swear to God, there's an alien that's going to pop out and eat all of them.
Well, if it was like Dr. Lovecraft, it would be like, is Cthulhu going to show up sometime soon? Like,
yeah, at what point did the old one show up?
What point does the man in yellow
elder god?
I'm seeing elder signs everywhere and nothing is coming. I feel very let down.
I know. It's like dragging on the whole time and I don't see one alien.
Not one alien.
So there you go. That's my life.
Story of my life.
Oh, I wonder if you get electrified if you smell like Spam. Because I had a friend come on our show and tell us that Spam, so like cooked human meat apparently tastes just like Spam.
Apparently so.
Except it's unsalted, I guess, an unsalted version of Spam.
Apparently
well, now I want some Spam, I guess.
Right?
It's oddly makes you hungry. It's weird.
It's too bad they didn't use that as their slogan. Spam. It tastes like human, but salty.
Yeah. Spam. Closest you'll get legally to human.
Goes well with pineapple.
That's right. El Pastor people.
Spam. The other human meat.
Oh, man. Why don't we have advertising gigs?
I want to so bad. This is what you get for dropping out of college. You can't get any of the cool jobs. It doesn't matter what the boomers say. Like, there are no real jobs that are really cool that you can get without a college degree, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, there really aren't.
Yeah.
They're liars.
They're all liars.
Sociopathic freaks.
Well, it's like they all assume that it's still like Mad Men and anybody can just walk in some place and be like, hey, I'm an alcoholic. Can I sell ads? Sure.
They're like, you know what you do, you see? You start off as a janitor and you work really hard.
Well, you see what I did when I got back to the wall was I walked into the office. I said, let me speak to the boss man. Then I walked right up. I said, let me shake your hand, sir. And I said, I want a job. And he said, well, when can you start? And I've been here for 37 years now. Retired with a gold watch, you see.
It's got my name on it and everything.
Yeah.
Yes,
yes, sir. It's engraved and all.
Oh, my God.
Sold vacuums, after all. Door to door.
You may be my child. I don't even know about it.
I was drunk for about 37 years, you see. I was mostly blacked out, selling vacuums door to door to housewives that were lonely.
Sometimes the milkman and I would fight for the ladies. See who could get there first.
I want to see a vacuum salesman and a milkman just having an argument on a front lawn. Now you get out of here with your spoiled milk, you see. This one's mine.
That broad's mine. She wants the Hoover, and I'm going to give it to her.
Why don't you go knock on the door of the dame across the street now?
Yeah. I'm the only one she'll milk, you see.
Solid work.
I never have too many, but the ones I do work.
That's it. One shot, one kill.
Yep.
That's all we're here for.
Oh, God. That was good.
I just want to do that voice forever now. I don't know why.
It's really annoying.
It's really addicting.
I think it's because it's also like Dr. Strangelove had that stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. That might be what triggered it.
And I tried to like talk in a transatlantic accent, but it kept either changing to like
Cockney, usually.
Cockney, yeah.
It just goes straight into Cockney. Everything Michelle does goes...
I'm like, hello!
Yeah, eventually it's not just Cockney accent.
Like, Daddy, could you scratch my back? Daddy, my butt. Touch it. Like, and then I like just say it really obnoxiously until he's like going bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
That's like whenever I, every once in a while, I'll watch black and white movies with the kids.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy Bringing Up Baby. And that's
Okay.
the one with Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. And Katharine Hepburn's family owns a leopard, I think it is, that they named Baby.
Sure.
Of course they did.
And
It all tracks.
and when Cary Grant, for whatever reason, is at her house because he needs to get money from her dad because he's a paleontologist at the museum or something like that, and he needs money. For whatever reason, when he's over at her house, this leopard from a traveling circus goes missing, and then her leopard goes missing. So they go out to look for her leopard, but they find the other one instead. And so it's like this whole like gotcha back and forth thing with the star-crossed leopards. But but whenever she talks, you know, Katharine Hepburn is like, oh, down,
Yeah.
like that's how she talks, and the kids are always like, what is she saying? I'm like, that's how they talked back in the day.
Girl,
Look at that,
like
look at that.
the first 5 minutes, this guy goes on just a talking spree, like a monologue, and then he like walks out of the room. I was like, Tom, what the fuck did he just say? And I'm like, I can speak English. I don't get what's happening.
Well, thank you guys for being on our show and letting me ask you some random slang terms. You guys did pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah, no, this
Awesome.
was so
Thank
much
you.
fun. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So, as always, I'm Lindsay, and I'll see you next time with another tale as old as crime.
Bye. I don't know why I have to do that. It's just Tom always does it on our show. He's always like, bye. I'm like,
I didn't do that.
don't you? Or is it me?
That's you every
Oh.
time.